Welcome to the Neurosciences, Physics, and Biomechanics podcast. Together, we aim to contribute to the evolution of humankind and enhance everyday life through our research in clinical and basic areas. In this fascinating journey, we will explore how three fundamental disciplines like neuroscience, physics, and biomechanics intertwine to shape the evolution of human beings and enrich our daily lives. Homo sapiens have been tireless seekers of knowledge since time immemorial, and these areas of expertise have been crucial in understanding how our brain, body, and the world around us function. Neuroscience will take us into the marvelous world of the brain and the nervous system, revealing the secrets of how we think, feel, perceive, and make decisions. We will discover how our thoughts and actions are intricately connected to the electrical and chemical activity in our brain, and how this knowledge has and can be used to enhance our cognitive and emotional abilities. On the other hand, physics serves as the cornerstone of the laws that govern the universe and, surprisingly, also directly influences our body and movements. We will explore how physical principles such as mechanics and kinematics have allowed us to understand human biomechanics and consequently improve our ability to move our bodies efficiently and safely. Furthermore, we will delve into how these disciplines come together to develop emerging tools that are redefining the way we experience reality. Join us on this exciting journey. Contact us for more details. Plus 34 644 66 66 25. Visit the webpage www.quaynimethod.com. Get ready to immerse yourself in the fascinating world of neuroscience, physics, and biomechanics. Discover how these disciplines collectively forge a path towards a deeper and more meaningful evolution of human beings, enriching our daily lives with prosperity and well-being. Do you want to be part of it? I am Alicia Quaini, and having gone through different disciplines that have been integrated, I have come to the conceptualization of the program that I present as the Quaini method. It is a method of correct and corrective movements, biomechanics, concepts about reality, physics, and of our perception of it, neuroscience. The illusory and unreal universe. Warning. We were born and educated in a corner of the universe where almost only false values and knowledge have been transmitted. I had to wait many years until my ears could enjoy the harmonious symphony of a science that finally begins to catch up with the events. Now we know that the Big Bang was just an entertaining theory. We know that Jesus was not born of a virgin and that the earth is not necessarily round, except for those who perceive only 3 dimensions. Now there's talk of 8. Even Einstein was mistaken. The speed of light is not a verified constant. Matter changes when observed, and we only see what is directed to be seen, whether it exists or not. With all these new verifications and calling consciousness what we can suppose it is, I awaken in a playground that is not for children, but that entertains me greatly. I cannot avoid being horrified by this obsolete obscurantism, worse and more arrogant than that of the Middle Ages. Those who believe in gods and celestial agents whispering truths in their ears, the others illuminated by exotic creatures, as well as those who charge for the electricity we consume, all live in the same universe. That being said, I assume you are already aware that we exist in a simulation that we have been accustomed to considering as the reality. Time and space are constants in this simulation, but not in higher strata of our dimensions. Our brain has assumed the function of not only keeping us alive and reproducing, but also making us believe in what we see and touch, to think that we are someone and something at an individual level, and that in most cases we are right. These functions exist to try to maintain the other illusion, that of possessing some minimal mental health, if it is even possible, of course. However, reality is something as unattainable for us as quantum physics is for a penguin. We have simply been challenged and have accepted living in a delirious dream, our reality. That said, I move on to what follows, which is no less hallucinating than the previous thoughts. I observe people with a fairly consolidated ego, strongly believing in whatever they believe, but instead of considering it a belief, they take it as an absolute truth, defending indefensible positions, opining on what their neighbor should do and believe, and sharing the knowledge they do not possess. So the new thing is to teach others to meditate, practice Tantra, go on retreats to become more spiritual and connect with love and whatever else, to express themselves with depth and authenticity, as if both depth and authenticity were easily achievable, to treat others as if they were fools or extremely intelligent, and anything goes. Not for me, as I have developed a strong allergy to stupidity, but yes, for most mortals. Here we are, here I am. If you're going to listen to me or read me, you should know beforehand that I dedicate myself to phenomena or stories that have undergone scientific demonstrations, that what I say has been studied, observed, researched, and consolidated, and that it is never an opinion. If you continue, you run the risk of waking up from a very long dream in which perhaps, although suspecting it, you felt comfortable. If you do not agree with what I have said so far, I will give you advice, with or without the right to do so. Stop listening to or reading this, but do not oppose what you do not know, thus showing your ignorance more evidently, which would demonstrate greater stupidity. That hinders the path to freedom and knowledge and does not help anyone. Thank you very much for listening to me, and any questions, any doubts, you know that I am willing to answer them.
We were down by old Joe's barroom. You know that's on the corner by Jackson Square.